to make these candles, you're going to need some crayons, obviously, in these colors, orange, yellow, and white. And you're gonna need 4 pens or pencils, some scissors, a hot glue gun, some extra glue if you need it, some candle wick, and your containers. I have 2 of these and 2 of these. These are like little vase things, and these are just little bowls. You can use anything, but we're gonna use these. Also, you're gonna need a pot, a small one. This is the smallest I have, to melt your crayons together. Most importantly, you're gonna need Crisco vegetable shortening, and this is basically your wax. The crayon's just for the color, and this is what's gonna get your candle burning. So this is what you need. I just have this little container, and yeah, you need this. So first, you wanna plug in your hot glue gun to heat it up. Now it's just gonna sit there. Next, you get your containers, and you're gonna glue the candle wick into it. So you're gonna see how tall it is. So, you know, just here to here. And you're gonna leave a little bit extra on top, and you'll see why. So this one, I'm just going to cut right here. Now that we have our piece of wick, once the hot glue gun heats up, it's basically going to be glued to the bottom like this. And one of our pens is going to sit up here as we wrap the wick around it so it doesn't fall and lean as we pour the candle in. So now we're going to get our candle wick, and we're going to get some glue and glue one side and quickly put it in. And you can grab your pen if you want to hold it down, because you need to actually push it down to the bottom like this. So you're just gonna hold it down for a few seconds to make sure it actually sticks. And there you have it. So see, if we left it like this, when you poured in the candle, it would probably lean, and that's where your wick would stay once it hardened up. So we're gonna leave our pen on top, and you're just gonna wrap it around. And I mean, that's even fine. Like, as long as it's hanging up straight, it's fine. So this is basically how all of your containers are going to end up. You're going to have your wick standing straight up, held by something. So now I'm going to go ahead and do all the others. Okay, so this is kind of smart. You can kind of just clip it into this part of your pen if you're using a pen, and instead of just wrapping it around and hoping it'll stay. So now you're done with your hot glue gun, you can unplug that and let it cool off somewhere. So this is what you end up with. Here are how they should look like, ready to be poured into. And now we're gonna see how to actually make the candle. So you should have your 3 crayons, and since we're doing candy corn, we're gonna have yellow at the bottom, orange, and white. So you should peel all of these first. So there are the crowns you need, and since we have 4 containers, you're going to need 4 pieces of each crown. So you're going to break it into 4 pieces. It doesn't really matter how big they are, just try to make them equal. It's just for the color. Little fact here, crayons are flammable, so this just kind of like completely just set on fire and completely burned it. So yeah, don't get too close to the flame. So you're gonna let your fire going. So you're gonna get your fire going there, and you're gonna let this heat up a bit before you put any crowns in, because it'll take forever to melt. So yellow goes first. So first you're gonna grab your yellow and tilt your pan to the side. Just throw it in there, and it should start just melting. Just keep it over the fire, and it'll melt eventually. So there, it's melted, and now you're gonna get your Crisco, I got a teaspoon of it, and just slide it on in there also, and just keep heating that up. You can use your spoon also just to move it around to let it melt quicker. So here you have your yellow, and now you're gonna go put it in the bottom of your first can. Now you're just gonna repeat the same thing with yellow for all four. So I just got this one out, and now you're just gonna repeat the exact same thing with the orange now. Now that we've got the orange done, now you can do your white, and that's your last bit. After the white, you're gonna leave it in the fridge, and once it's fine, you have your candle. The last one. This is what your candles should all look like, basically. I mean, the layers are probably going to be a little off because it depended on how much Crisco you put, but they should all be in this order, and they should hopefully look like this. And I hope they look like candy corn. And now we're going to put these all in the freezer and leave them in there for at least 10 minutes, 5 minutes. It's really quick, they harden really fast, and then let them cool off outside the fridge. So here one's done. It's hard, it's not liquidy. I just had it in there for about 5 minutes. So now you're gonna hold your pencil or whatever and just cut it. You have a candle. We'll see how the other ones turn out. Here's the second one. This one's kind of short, so you can just remove your pen and there you go. And here we have 4 candy corn candles. These don't smell like anything, but if you would like to put any scents in there, make sure it's 4 candles, because if you put anything in these that has to do with food, such as vanilla extract, it'll bubble and like pop all over you while you're heating it up, so don't do that. And if you do put something in there, put it in there while you're melting the ingredients. I hope you liked it.